Mr. Evans fits the criteria of a malignant narcissist. Acts of rage frequently involving the attentions of a woman.
You look so beautiful when you sleep. When I was in prison, I thought a lot about you.
Colin, I tried to wait.
No, you didn't.
You're watching Black Tree on TV, only on Soul of the South.
But I mean, I'll just rewind back to, like, 12 years ago when I first recognized you from, your role in The Wire to now. It's just been such a great leap of work. I mean, how does it feel for you to be in this space and knowing where you've come from as an actor?
It's great. It's an achievement. It's a sense of achievement. I feel very proud of my career, and honestly, I'm very lucky to have it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's a lot of hard work, and hard work does pay off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could have ever imagined myself sort of being able to say, "Here, me and Taraji are working in a movie that we co-produced." I don't think I could said that 12 years ago, but I certainly had the ambition to want to get here. So it feels good that I'm in a place where, you know what? Yeah, we're moving. There's progression. It's great. Yeah.
Now you've played a criminal before. But not one as scary as this character, Colin. I mean, Stringer Bell and Colin are two different breeds. What did it take for you to get into that mind frame to play this scary guy?
Man, look, the truth is, there's a huge range of emotions this character goes through, and I was enjoying the idea of that. I really wanted to sort of play a character that, on Luther, I play a cop that has a lot of emotions, but he's on the good side of the law. This guy has no sense of when to stop. He just keeps going and keeps going, and that was something I wanted to explore. Also, I wanted to make him human. I mean, he is a monster, there's no doubt, but yeah, he has a mind, and he's like, I don't want to go back to jail. I have to go from here to here to here, and he has this plot. But it's fun for me to sort of explore that. It was fun.
There's violence in this man.
Your parole is denied.
I like the twist that we can't talk about, but everybody that watches this is gonna love the whole spin that the movie does. But I mean, your character that's going to this parole board, and a lot of men, especially black men, have dealt with the police in different ways. And since your character dealt with sentencing, do you have any thoughts on the problems that America has talked about with black men and sentencing laws and stuff like that that's going on here?
I mean, if I'm honest, that's a big question I wasn't really prepared for. But I do think, in this particular film, we sort of look at a man that, his parole moment fell on its face desperately. Yeah. And I think that we don't attempt to sort of look at the prison service in this film, but there is something to be said about, this man and his moment in front of the parole, and how does that look, in terms of what this country is going through in that sense. Right. But if I'm honest, we designed this film to sort of that part of it to be more of an entertainment, more sort of not factual, but just sort of
it's a storyline.
It's a storyline, and we didn't really sort of look at the specifics of him being black in that scenario, if I'm honest,
But I gotta take this time, because I mean, you're Brit, and we're going through a lot of stuff in this country with Ferguson and the riots and everything else. In 2011, something similar happened with Mark Dugan in London. Do you have any thoughts on that and the system and what's going on here as compared to?
I mean, the truth is, there's definitely an abuse that's going on where, the police are concerned with black youth, with youth in general, what I'm saying? You go to Paris, there's another similar scenario, you go to Africa, there's scenarios like that, where the police definitely overstep their power, and they abuse that, and they're not designed for that. Police are there to protect and serve, and there's something going wrong there. So I think everybody needs to have a good address of why a black man being shot, especially got hands up in the air and saying, "Don't shoot me, you're getting shot." I don't understand that, but I think yes, collectively, all countries, governments, governing bodies can just look at the way policing and what you're designed to do, and let's have a conscious effort to bring everyone back to, you're not there to shoot civilians, you're there to protect people, and that's something that I think we need to realign ourselves with, definitely. In London it happens a lot, in other parts of the world where, it doesn't get as publicized, and it is an issue, for sure.
Well, can't wait to see you in whatever you got coming up. Everybody's gonna love No Good Deeds. I loved it.
Appreciate that, man.
Good seeing you and Will.
Good to see you again. Yeah, that's my guy.
Let's go. And up to the sky.
Put her down! Please.
Please what?
You don't have to do this.
I would have thought of all those brains you've got, you would have figured out the game you're playing by now.
You're watching Black Tree on TV, only on Soul of the South.